Our planet is filled with places that continue to puzzle scientists, historians, and explorers. Some contain strange natural phenomena. Others hide ancient secrets that remain unsolved. While many theories exist, not every mystery has a clear answer. These are the 10 most mysterious places on Earth. Let's begin. Far from the mainland lies the island of Socotra, one of the most unusual places on Earth. Its famous dragon blood trees look like giant umbrellas growing from another world. More than a third of the island's plant species exist nowhere else on the planet. Because Socotra remained isolated for millions of years, life evolved in extraordinary ways. Scientists continue to study its unique ecosystem, making the island one of Earth's greatest natural mysteries. Walking across Socotra feels like stepping onto an alien planet. In California's Death Valley, enormous rocks appear to move across the desert floor on their own. For decades, no one knew how these heavy stones could leave long trails behind them without human or animal assistance. The mystery puzzled scientists for years. Careful observations eventually showed that, under rare conditions, thin sheets of ice and gentle winds can slowly push the rocks across the wet surface. Even with this explanation, witnessing the phenomenon remains incredibly rare and fascinating. Hidden in Poland is a small forest unlike any other. Hundreds of pine trees bend sharply near their bases before growing straight upward. No one knows for certain why they all developed the same unusual shape. Some believe people intentionally bent the young trees decades ago, while others suggest natural forces may have played a role. Without historical records confirming the cause, the Crooked Forest remains one of Europe's most intriguing natural mysteries. In the middle of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan burns a giant crater known as the Door to Hell. The crater formed after a drilling accident in 1971 caused the ground to collapse. To prevent large amounts of natural gas from escaping, the gas was set on fire. Scientists expected the flames to burn out within a few days. More than 50 years later, the crater is still burning, creating one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. It remains one of the world's most unusual geological sites. Deep in Antarctica, a waterfall appears to pour blood across the ice. For many years, scientists struggled to explain its shocking red color. Research eventually showed that the water comes from an ancient underground lake rich in iron. When the iron-rich water reaches the surface, it reacts with oxygen and turns deep red. Even after understanding the process, Blood Falls remains one of the strangest natural sights on Earth. In Minnesota, a waterfall splits into two streams. One continues through the river. The other disappears into a deep hole known as the Devil's Kettle. For decades, no one knew where the missing water went. Modern scientific measurements indicate that it eventually rejoins the river downstream through underground pathways. Even so, the waterfall's appearance continues to amaze visitors from around the world. Visible from space, the Rikhat structure in Mauritania looks like a gigantic eye staring across the Sahara Desert. The formation stretches for nearly 40 kilometers. Its nearly perfect circular shape inspired countless theories, including claims that it was the lost city of Atlantis. Geologists, however, explain that it formed naturally through uplift and erosion over millions of years. Even with that explanation, its appearance remains truly extraordinary. Across the deserts of Peru lie hundreds of enormous drawings known as the Nazca lines. Some depict animals, while others form perfectly straight lines stretching for kilometers. They can only be fully appreciated from the air. Researchers believe the lines were created by the Nazca civilization more than 2,000 years ago. Although many ideas exist about their purpose, no single explanation has been universally accepted. The Nazca lines remain one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. For thousands of years, Stonehenge has stood on the plains of southern England. Some of its massive stones were transported over remarkable distances. How ancient people organized and completed such an enormous project continues to fascinate researchers. Many scientists believe the monument served ceremonial and astronomical purposes. Even after decades of study, Stonehenge still holds many unanswered questions about its builders and its true role. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the world's most famous mysteries. Located in the North Atlantic Ocean, it has long been associated with stories of missing ships and aircraft. Over the years, many explanations have been proposed, ranging from severe weather and navigation challenges to more speculative ideas. Researchers have found no evidence that the region experiences mysterious disappearances at rates higher than other heavily traveled parts of the ocean. Even so, the Bermuda Triangle continues to capture the imagination of millions of people around the world. Our planet is filled with places that continue to inspire curiosity and exploration. Some mysteries have scientific explanations. Others still leave researchers searching for answers. Which mysterious place fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Factnox for more amazing facts, incredible places, and fascinating mysteries from around the world. See you in the next video.